Alright, here's everything you need to know about the new Yeep's Sky Update. Basically, first on the list, balloons. Grabbing one makes you slightly floatier. You stay in the air longer. However, that does not mean you get higher jump distance. However, grabbing two makes you float up. Now, at a certain point, these will pop. Like what happened right there. These, you can't really move in air with these, so this is just a very unrecommended. Next thing, the 2x2 cloud. These two clouds are the same, it's just one is bigger and one is smaller. The 2x2 clouds work like brittle blocks. Step on them, gone. They're really just brittle block. Yikes. They're really just brittle block reskin. Oh my god. They're really just brittle. Next thing on our list is the 2x2 cloud. Now, the clouds work like brittle blocks. Basically, you step on them, they poof. They are just reskins of it. However, the 4x4 cloud adds a bigger brittle block. I don't think it. Okay, with the bigger brittle block, it increases the amount of time you have on there. So it's not just a reskin. The propellers. Now the propellers, they are really more for stylistic design. However, there is a cool feature with them. Basically, if you run into the propeller, it'll knock you away and disable your gadgets. So that is very cool. Next upon the list is the Omni Boost Ring. Basically, whatever direction you go through, you'll boost through that. So for example, if I go through it this way, it'll boost me there. However, if I go through it this way, it'll also boost me there. Now the directional boost ring. Now there are none I can. Now onto the directional boost ring. Now there are none I can find on this map. However, it just works like this. Basically, if you go through it in one direction, it'll boost you forward. For example, like this. But if you go through it this way, you'll be flung back over here. I also forgot to mention, this is only if it is pointing towards there. If it's pointing there, the opposite will happen. The stuffing ring. Basically, the stuffing ring, if you go through it, you'll get stuffing. The stuffing ring. If you go through the stuffing ring, you will get stuffing. Simple as that. Approximately to your full amount, or to about 3,000. Next, the air grappler. Now, the air grappler, basically it works like you grab the air and you just start climbing. Simple as that. You can parkour with this. It is honestly way too OP for parkouring. So yeah. Basically, it's just you can grab the air. So it's more like an air grabber. You can even go through boosts with them. What are the wrong things? You can also go through air like this, or you can go through air, but you can also go through boost rings like this. Basically, you gotta run and then like kind of slightly jump into it, and then yeah. And finally, the wrist wing. Now the wrist wing will give you flying abilities. Now when you press this, you'll have wings on your back, I mean. And you can do this. You can fly to your heart's content. Now this isn't very smooth at all, but it's pretty cool. We also have these slabs here, but who really cares about that? You know? Yes. The duster? No, I mean, if I did, it would be somewhere in here. It would be pretty obvious. Basically, you have to put this right here, and then you have to go over to this island, and break these blocks. I've already broken them, and then press this, and you have to run in there. I lied.